Alright, streaming again. Had a little hiccup there on my last round. Went off a save file that upped my difficulty level. I wasn't ready for it. It's fine. But I'm trying to get a feel for the game, maybe start doing some like speed runs and crap, but of course I'm going to go through the menu and show you that I'm doing this on the PlayStation's Classic Miniature Edition. Everyone should be getting for Christmas. I don't even know if these are selling out or what, but I did a pre-order of mine. I've had it since yesterday. Got mine in the AM, December 3rd. So this is day 2, me messing around with this, and I'm trying to see if I can get Resident Evil down in under 2 hours. That's fine. So I'm gonna circle around, but here are the games that are loaded on the content. I won't give any opinions of these. These are just purely the games they have on there. I do have opinions about them, but I'll probably get into that later. Right now I'm just concerning myself with my mastery of Resident Evil and everything Resident Evil-ish. I've at least played half these games on more than one occasion, so I'm not saying any are bad choices. There's just, I mean, we can all agree we would have had different personal choices, I suppose, but there's so many variations on the type of game player. I mean, so the puzzle games aside, what they installed on this system, I would definitely, they gave you variety, somewhat, to the point, I mean, 2 or 3 puzzle games, but you also got 3 fighting games and 3 kind of variations of automobile destruction / racing games. For me, what stands out, okay, so for your RPGs, you got Persona and Final Fantasy VII. Those are really going to stand out for, but the 2 games that really stand out for me are Metal Gear Solid and Resident Evil. Resident Evil is one of my favorite all-time games. It's probably what brought me into gaming beyond growing up with a classic Nintendo and playing Mario challenges, trying to, beat that game in 30 minutes, and Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. I mean, a lot of the stuff you would have grown out of. The Resident Evil franchise is what moved me forward into playing mature-rated games, and really PlayStation introduced adult gamers into continuing to game. So much props to PlayStation and to Nintendo. Sure, I mean, those my boys. They're always throwing down my jams. I did grow out of Nintendo. I don't own a Nintendo Switch. I haven't had a Nintendo since the Nintendo 64, to be honest. I have had a Nintendo Wii for Mario Kart just because I have kids, and so there was a lot of games that at a young age I was okay with them playing. I wasn't throwing PlayStation 3s and PS2s in their rooms. I mean, I was fine with them playing a Wii out in the living room together, and so that's the last Nintendo system I had ever owned. I may have owned the GameCube, I'm not 100% sure. I think I did just because they had like a Resident Evil exclusive game on there. That's fine, but that's an introduction of me, an introduction of the PlayStation Mini system. Since this is a speedrun, I'm going to be cutting my commentary down to a minimal, so literally this is just to display how to get through the game efficiently and quickly. I'm sure there are people that do their runs differently, or slower, faster, whatever. I'm just giving you a presentation of what I've viewed so far. I've only done 2 or 3 playthroughs. Well, 2 so far. I mean, we have lives, we have jobs, so, but right now I'm winding down playing a video game, but I think I was doing a video last night, and so my first run I had taken, I explored every room, picked up every file I could, which was fine. But so when I got my runtime of the game, it was 6 hours plus, 6 hours and change. And so I did it last night, and I cut that time in half. And when I was doing the video last night, I was like, well, I bet I can cut this in half again, because there was still stuff I was like safety net picking up. But if I'm doing a speed run, I'm just doing it, I'm going to do it on like a basic setting that someone would use. The only thing I've kind of noticed is, so even though I completed the game in the I did it under 3.5 hours last night, yesterday, day one, but I got 0 rewards for it. There was no costume key, there was no rocket launcher, nothing like that. So I was just like, alright, what happens if I beat this in 2 hours or less? You gotta give me something, guys. So it's if I'm continuing to do the videos, I won't be doing Resident Evil over and over again. If I can't beat this in less than 2 hours and I don't get something from it, I will continue to play through the other games to give people, you know, just a heads up. Okay, here's the games. Here's what you're playing through. Here's what you're getting for your $99 for buying this nostalgic little mini system that I mean, kind of is a blatant rip off of what Nintendo was doing, obviously. But for me, it's a happy kind of rip off, because I was anticipating and hoping for it, and I know it's in development, the classic miniature Nintendo 64, which is going to be fucking awesome. I mean, the fact that that's going to have GoldenEye on it, and that's every freaking fanboy's, like, all the kids playing, I don't know, Fortnite, Modern Warfare, just all these, like, hey man, I'm going to shoot you, yada yada. Like that head-to-head, let's see. I mean, who remembers the no odd job rule? Come on, you can't be odd job. He's tiny, you can't shoot that fucker. GoldenEye, 007, Nintendo 64. What's up? Alright, so I'm gonna get into this, because the reason I love PlayStation. I got love for Nintendo too. Yes, I haven't mentioned Xbox, so I wasn't a Halo guy, and I'm just not an Xbox guy. Never was. Alright, so it's just doing demos right now. I'm actually going to get into me playing the game. So, like I said, the commentary will be minimal. I mean, there's nothing really too challenging to this, other than the fact that knowing a pathway, knowing what to kill, and managing your inventory at certain times, and your ammunition, and what weapons you're going to need on the new game. I'm going to just go easy, since I'm trying to do it fast, till I really get it down. I mean, like I said, I'm on day 2 of this, so, and I've only gotten through the game twice. I've been killed twice, so I'm 50-50 right now, but for speed purposes, definitely going to go with Jill. I'll probably skip whatever videos I can, except for the intro, because it's so fucking corny genius. It's like, They do actor introductions like it's like a cinematic movie production. But in a B-roll, if you know what I mean. Just so B-rolled.
The forest zone situated in northwest Raccoon City, where we're searching for the helicopter of our compatriot Bravo team, who disappeared during the revolution.
Excuse me.
Recently occurred in Raccoon City.
While this was playing, I was just watching YouTube videos.
Victims.
I had him propped up here on my desk, but they're getting a little distracting. I YouTube and watch YouTube, so. I love everything that people share. I love the top 10 lists, all that fun stuff. I probably watch YouTube more than well, I don't have cable. I watch Netflix and YouTube when I'm trying to wind down, if I'm not playing a video game. So, and YouTube's catching on. I think they're starting to like turn into to where they're trying to get into the TV service market. I know a lot of people switched over to Twitch, and I think Twitch is slightly bigger than YouTube currently, but navigating through their videos and what I'm looking for is different, I guess, and I'm to the point where I guess I'm old enough where I don't like different. I still Apple, Nintendo, PlayStation, I mean my phone's, yeah, like an Apple phone, video game systems, PlayStation, how I broadcast is going to be YouTube, and so I don't even Facebook, I don't really use a lot of social media. This is the closest I get to social media. It's not that I have a problem with it, I guess the advertisement and where you're getting pulled and pushed into, I don't care for. YouTube has ads, but you can skip the ads and they're not, I don't know. I feel like a lot of social media, there's propaganda involved, and I avoid it. It's not entertaining to me. Oh, here's the cast. Chris motherfucking Redfield, 25, and all-around badass. Jill Valentine, age 23, also all-around badass. Barry Burton, that shit says he's 30. That guy's easily 40, and kinda chubby. 18 years old? Really? 18 years old, she's your medical specialist and a helicopter repair person, apparently. Amongst other talents, knows how to play the piano. She's pretty cool. Wesker's not worth mentioning other than he's doing hair gel commercials 24/7. That guy. Wesker's a douchebag. Always will be.
Wow, what a mansion!
So you can skip the video intro, but it's worth playing and worth doing your own commentary too. Chris Redfield as Chris Redfield and Chris Redfield. You know what I mean? Those kind of... It's always fun.
Maybe it's
So, but some of the decanter here is kind of corny, so you get past it.
Okay, let me handle this.
Our old partner. Alright. So you guys have known each other for a whopping 2 or 3
Stay
years.
alert.
And that makes us old partners. I don't know, man. Barry's just... I think Barry was grasping there. Could have been grasping. Old dog trying to cling on to his glory. Can I get there first?
What?
Ah!
What is this?
What is it?
This is a horrible joke.
Jill, see if you can find any other clues. I'll be examining this.
Hope this is not Chris.
I hope it's not Jill's blood, to be honest. I know that's such bad taste, but it's still funny. I hope this is not Chris's blood. Well, I'd be more worried if it was Jill's. She's probably gonna murder all of us. You can skip that, and you can skip him. Barry will take care of him for you. I don't even have a weapon equipped at this point.
Barry?
What is it?
It's a monster.
It's a monster!
I'm trying to skip it, it won't let me. It's all that for Bernie. Hey man, can I have that? What? That gun? I want that gun.
Is it?
I always go for Barry's gun.
Kenneth was killed too. Maybe by this creature. Anyway, let's report this to Wesker.
Oh, now it's just Wesker, not Captain Wesker anymore? Alright. Alright. They only say Captain Wesker when he's around. I'm sure they use other words when he's not. Hey, let's go report this to douchebag.
Wesker!
Can't skip this.
Help me look for him, Jill. And don't leave us all for the time being.
Wesker is definitely, as a character, he's definitely someone that's gone through life. Probably has no family ties or friends. And I don't feel sorry for him. He's just so
Nothing.
fucking
What is this
slimy.
all about? Can't figure it out at all.
It's me too.
Dude doesn't probably, he's never had a girlfriend either. He's such a fucking weasel dick
I don't know
douchebag.
what's going on.
Well, can't be helped. Let's search for him separately. I'll check the dining room again.
You do that.
I'll try the door on the opposite side.
No, I won't. I never will go in there. Not for you.
Gigantic.
I will.
We could get into trouble if we get lost.
We should
We should
start.
start from the first floor, okay? And Jill, here's a lockpick.
It might
It might be handy if you, the master of unlocking, take it with you.
Goddamn right I'm the master of unlocking. Fucking desks.
Maybe I'll need it.
She's like the one person in the world that can break into a desk. And I don't know why there's all these people in a mansion that are like, where should I keep my shotgun shells? Probably in my top desk drawer.
Let's meet up in this hall.
You can't skip any of this. So if I'm giving commentary, it's just boredom waiting to skip there. I'm talking over their BS. Entertainment, I guess. So yeah, I'm gonna do a couple of things quickly. Still not gonna use a weapon. Don't need the map. But getting this out of the way definitely helps. You need the lockpick for it. And yeah, just hug the wall here, you'll be fine. Literally just hug the wall. All you gotta do is hug the wall. I mean, not hug it to where it's like slowing you down, but make that your pathway. Nothing in there except for heals, nothing in there, it's a bathroom. But for the purpose of doing this, we're doing a shortcut and getting a weapon real quick. Like an actual weapon. I'm sure the handgun's fine. I only use the handgun for like the first few zombies. The ones that I want to kill, they get replaced with hunters when you revisit the mansion after the garden house, so just grab your shotgun real quick. Yes, this is a trap. No, this doesn't work on Chris. Why? Because Rebecca Chambers is 18 years old, $1.05 and can't kick a fucking door in. And Barry's 30, yeah right, and probably 225, so yeah, he can kick a door in. You just sit here, let her do that.
Hey, what's going on?
Jill? Is that you, Jill? What happened?
Harry? Help me, please. The door won't open.
Help me, please. She said please. She's so polite right now.
Hurry! This way!
And this is when a woman flips it on you. I love this. Oh, thank you so much. You've saved my life. But aren't you supposed to be in the dining room? What are you doing over here? That's such a woman thing to say.
Jill, Sam.
You're right. Barry, thanks for saving my life. But Barry, didn't you say you're going back to the dining room to do some research? Why on earth are you here?
tone's all wrong.
I just had something
Your
I
tone
wanted to
is
check.
all wrong.
Now, let's get back to searching for the lost captain and Chris, shall we?
He's like, I'm married. I'm not falling for that. I'm not falling into your trap there, Jill. I'm just gonna go back to doing Barry. Barry does Barry. So yeah, I'll show you how to skip a lot of this and how to set up ahead of time to where you're not having any issues. You can just kind of OP zombies. Sure. This is your trick. This is the tricky one. You gotta wait for him to get set. But now you should have ammo and a weapon that you can start saving, I guess. Actually, I'm gonna be stashing a lot of stuff here. Might as well do it all at once. So I'll keep the weapons up here and items, and I'll leave health up there. And I'll probably be using that before that. There we go. So you can start kind of make, and yeah, I changed the difficulty. If you looked at the previous video, had me on normal. But you're getting double stacks of ammo, makes the game a little easier. Now there's not much difference that I noticed, and yeah, she's squishy as hell, so if you miss a grab, make sure you at least have one herb to get out of harm's way. One thing you would need to do on normal is just be ready for boss fights. The minor zombies and just NPCs they're really just about the same. The difference, you might have to put one extra round in them. There's no big difference there. The big difference is bosses for sure. I mean, it's very standard that those go down with 3 or 4 ammo rounds. I'm using auto target just to verify that they aren't going to leg grab me or get back up. Also, there's no reload button, so be prepared for that. Also, don't need the room that I'm bypassing here. In these narrow hallways, I'm like, yeah, I'll kill him, fine. You have an abundance of ammo on this difficulty. Anyway. Also, the spawns are about the same as well. And in the original versions of this game, if you have any familiarity with the remastered version, these do not get back up once you've killed them all the way, that is. So we're gonna get our first key and a bazooka and some acid rounds here. It's a real quick way to fucking stockpile.
What's going on? Any clues?
No, but something's wrong with this house.
They keep calling it a house.
This all is dangerous.
It's always been a mansion.
Maybe
It's a
better
mansion.
secure our escape route first. There must be a back door somewhere.
Let's try
Let's
to
try to find it first.
Thing has more than, I don't know what the
Let's separate again.
Just a moment.
specifications are per mansion, but this thing clearly has 20 plus rooms.
It's a weapon.
Not a lot of houses have that. That's when we start calling it a mansion, people.
Better take it with you.
But apparently in Europe, 20 rooms is common. We just call those houses.
Thank you. I'll take this then.
Feel like they were housing me. You guys saw each other like less than 5 minutes ago. Why are you waving goodbye? So, catch you later. Oh, grab. Make sure you're set up for grab. You don't have to click on his body. Click on his body, guess what pops up? Crows. You just need a good grab on the bazooka. You might miss it and accidentally. You click on his body, it tells you he's pecked to death, and then they come after you. And then you're trying to readjust for a grab while you have crows that do damage. So yeah. But anyway, quick setup here. It's pretty easy. Anything that would stand in my path is going to get utterly destroyed. But I'm going to do this ahead of time. A little different here. You are going to need this tool. And you're also going to need to access this pathway. You don't have a key to get anywhere yet. I'm simply... While I have a little excessive ammo, and I'll be picking up more, just being proactive. Setting myself up for success. He's dead. And this is simply, you have to do this on normal. When I say normal, I mean this version. Versus the remastered version. In remastered, you never have to do anything with that statue. It'll fall down by itself, and it gives you a completely different item that isn't a necessity. Make sure I got room for it. Yeah. So I'll make sure I have room for all the items I'm about to pick up. Well, now do I? Yeah, I do. For the reason I'm picking up a key, a jewel, and music notes, and the crest. So I'm a little tight here. Nothing's gonna burn off other than the music note, which will be a trade out for the emblems. Then I'll have a key minus the 2 emblems. A little bit of math when you're kind of like, alright, should I do this now? Both of these doors, I believe, are inaccessible. I'm gonna verify the other one on the way back through with the blue gem. Because on my previous run, it was unlocked, and I swear on my life I didn't unlock it because I never dipped past that zombie till after the fact. And I was like, why is this door unlocked? It's always locked from the inside till I approach that area. But I guess maybe if you enter the area, it could possibly unlock it automatically. I don't know. I'm going to verify. Make sure that's a thing. And I'm going to let her play the piano while I take a quick bio. Maybe possibly grab a beer. Definitely grab a beer. Well, I didn't have time to grab the beer, but I'll go ahead and run through this real quick. Just grab it. I'll grab the beer on a door open, I guess. think my bladder was a little more full than I was anticipating. Not a huge deal. Alright. Oh, that, and I do take time to at least wash my hands a little bit. It runs them off, even though I'm not peeing on them. Oh, yeah, using that. Alright, get out of here. So because it's a live broadcast, which I prefer because I don't have the time to edit, I have other things going on. To where I don't do this for a profession or anything. I do this as a hobby and it's for pure informational standpoint and that it's entertaining. I was going to verify this door. Yeah, locked from the inside. That just still strikes me as weird on my last video. Like, how the fuck is this unlocked? I didn't unlock it. Actually, this will give me a video real quick. Come on. Line up. And you don't really have to do much to this puzzle. The puzzles here, there's no second layer to them, which was another thing I couldn't remember and I was anticipating. I was doing quite a bit of, on my channel, I was doing quite a bit of speedruns with the remastered version of the game that basically gave you, both copies of not only the original Resident Evil, but Resident Evil 0. So I was doing tons of stuff on that leading up to this for the past few weeks. And a lot of the stuff is just so completely different. I mean, even the pathway I would have taken in those games, mildly different, but the puzzles, they completely changed the puzzles. There's sections that exist on one plane and not on the other. So definitely I'm going to say they're two completely different games, which is exciting to me because they're doing a remastered version of PlayStation Resident Evil 2, and if they're making that do a completely unique kind of, other than the look and the story, but if they're doing a completely different uptake on that, awesome. I'm in. And I am in. I've already bought the game. I'm just waiting for its release and for it to download. Alright, let's get some focus here now that I got my shit taken care of. Really? 2 shots? That's it? He's so easy to get by, it's almost kind of right as I say it. It's because I'm talking. He's so easy to get by, it's kind of like sad killing him. But, I got some stuff that I can store. Should be needing right now, and also need to pick up the chemical. Don't need this herb right now either. About to have more of those, then I'm gonna know what to do with. But do need the key, and I am gonna get the 2 crests ahead of time. That guy's easy to get by, but you can lose track of him on the way back in. This requires the... See, so normally any other time you'd be playing that, you'd be like, oh, lockpick it. but no, the doors change on what's needed. They also change not only based on different variations of the game, they also change on variations of which character you're playing on this particular platform itself. Doors that require keys that involve Jill are different than what key is required when playing as Chris. I know, it's kind of confusing. And the fact that she can open doors that Chris can't with like this lockpick, but he picks up a unique item to him, these like little silver keys, but they really don't pertain to anything other than him getting some bonus ammo. So that's another difference there for sure. So we're just getting that crest ahead of time. The only time you would revisit this statue, which you will, you get a red gem upstairs later on in the game, which is basically how you're unlocking the Magnum. Now, if you want to try to get through the game without the Magnum, feel free. The last boss fight is obviously doable with the grenade launcher, but then you're giving yourself a really tough run with the I'm trying to think of the word. Basically all the hunters you have to run through. And it'll hit me like 5 minutes later. I'll be like, oh yeah, that's what I meant. Oh, click on the book, come on. I want them shotgun shells. Shotgun for doll. Oh, he got me. He got too close, I wasn't ready for it. Captain, son of a bitch. He's still alive. Wow, he's putting up a fight. I'm not worried about the health. He got a grab on me. He shouldn't have, but... Music's still going, he's still alive. Also, shooting them while they're on the ground only seems to wake them up. So I feel like you're wasting a round there. Saving a little time, but you're wasting a round. So, I don't know. I'm trying to do this efficiently as well. I don't want to be like, well, there's tons of ammo in the game. Well, I don't want to run around picking up all the ammo. I just want to get through the game efficiently, quickly, and get comfortable with it. So, for my purpose, I'm gonna mix efficiency in with speed. Get our second key, and we'll be done with this section. Just a little thing. So this is a puzzle. The puzzles are all intact across Remastered and the Director's Cut. They are basically the same puzzles, just represented, repackaged. Gauntlet, by the way. Gauntlet was the word I was looking for. Running for a gambit, gauntlet of enemies. But yeah, gauntlet of enemies. The amount of hunters on this game is a true gauntlet. There we go. Now I got the word. 5 minutes later. How it's mysterious how the brain works sometimes. It's like, no, I'm not letting that go. I'm not letting it go. Might as well. You don't want to revisit this either. You can be cautious. You can err on the side of caution, but you're just picking up a key here. But while you have the inventory space before picking up that key, you can make yourself some backup super herbs and use a green herb, and you're good. You're golden. Yeah, you still have 2 more herbs there. So if you were in like terrible shape, you could heal with both. Just leave yourself the space for it. Combine first. But I'm green, I'm fine. So let's get this key. Now you can open all of the doors you need for your purposes. So already this. So for my purposes, this side of the mansion is pretty much complete up to this point for me. So here's where I would open up a shortcut for myself. And yes, it's still something that tells me unlocked it. That door is going to mess with me. I'm going to have to go back and watch my own video and be like, did I do that? Or did the game automatically do it? You know, one of those crazy moments where you're just like, I don't remember doing it. Somebody's maybe losing their shit here. I already did this puzzle, so got the keys, got some stuffs, but we'll try to open what needs to be open and just go from there. Pretty simple. Downstairs on the bottom area, I've already gotten the shotgun. The only thing I haven't done is in the unlocked section. I kind of didn't do one puzzle there. It's on the way out, and I'm kind of toying with maybe killing the snake first. First I'm gonna have to, you gotta do this. So you might as well do it while you have the time to. So as Jill, you are pretty much required to go pick up the serum.
Richard, what happened?
And you can't skip this whole interaction. On the remastered version, I would normally just let this little bitch die as Jill. I just go, nah, you're dead. I mean, save 5 minutes or get a shotgun that saves you a couple of rounds the few times you're going to use it. And I'm going to take the 5 minutes.
No problem. I'll go and get it.
Thanks.
I'll get you. I got you, fam. Now the only annoying thing about this, and I've done this 2 different ways, so I'm pretty sure it's set. So, and it's a little different here, so, slightly. You can get bit by the snake. It doesn't require you to run back for your own serum, because it reads as you've been poisoned. But it may require you need serum. I'm not sure, it just reads as poison. I know on the remastered version, you automatically need serum. Either way, when you grab this serum at any point, you can take your time, finish the whole freaking level, and save Richard for the last thing I need to do for the freaking, whatever crest, sun crest or whatever it is. Your issue is always going to be that you don't have the serum on this version. And throw the heals up here. Keep the green herb on me. I won't be using the shotgun at this point, but I will be using the bazooka. And I don't need rounds for it. You'll pick some up along the way. And you will be using those keys, so trying to remember. Yeah, there's still some zombies to contend with, so I'm keeping it tight, but there's another box on the other side of this. And I don't even necessarily even need to... I don't think you even need to get the lighter, to be honest. And I'm gonna go with that theory. I'm actually gonna skip the rounds. See if I save a little time avoiding the lighter puzzle. Because in this version of the game, all the lighter gained you is a stack of 12 grenade rounds, which sure is great. But you can trade off skipping a room to get 12 grenade rounds doing another puzzle, or have 24 grenade rounds if you're feeling insecure about your gameplay. I don't know. I mean, on certain difficulty levels, I'm picking everything I can. I'm not saying that's not a knock at all. Just when I'm playing on certain difficulties, my confidence level is different. If you tell me it's very easy, I'm like, yeah, I got this. I'm not even gonna I'll fucking no-look this shit. You tell me it's like pure survival, ultra hard mode, yeah, I'm on point. Like, my shit's like
Here's the serum.
picking everything up,
Richard, hold on.
like fucking mapping out where to save.
My radio.
If I'm going for a perfect game, it'll take some time, but I'll get through it. I'll make sure I get my dodges, and when I go through a perfect run of 5-10 minutes of dodges, I will use the 6 ink ribbons in those increments till and I'm like, oh, okay, I need to pick up more ink ribbons, shit like that, you know? Just depends on how you're playing, what you're playing. So I don't need that. I have the key, so I could probably kill the snake ahead of time. Being my point. There's a zombie in here. You can kill him or not. It's up to you. You just get by him. You have the key. You have the power. It's gonna suck if you get bit by the snake and he's chomping on you, but I'm gonna give it a go. And that key is burnt. You will also get shotgun round. So you're gonna get a crest and shotgun rounds in here, which you can stash. You can also pick up the other crest and move forward. Get your last crest on the way out. Saves you quite a bit of time there. Just gotta get a little love here. Gotta be smart with the snake. It's acid rounds actually that you're getting out of the other room, but I do have the difficulty set on the beginning mode. Try to avoid his poison bites. Oh, I'm out of rounds. Damn. Alright, so this snake might like come to be my freaking You know what? I think I may just try to go grab the shit and fucking avoid this fight. See if that works. It may. It may not. I'm already poisoned anyway. Okay, so yeah, you can avoid this fight. You just gotta be real good with fucking dodges and bites there. Alright, don't kill me, and get the fuck out of my way. Out of my way, sir! So I'm gonna need serum at this point, but I'm not gonna sit there and dick around with him and waste my handgun ammo. I saved a little time, but now I gotta run across. Yes, I am. I don't know who saves her. Wesker? See, this is totally different. Oh, it's gotta be Barry, actually, now that I think about it. So nothing huge there. I mean,
Barry?
alright, see my status here. So I'm healed up. Got that ready to roll. At this point, I'll be using acid rounds, so just to give myself that. Restore it though. But so I will be dealing with dogs, so I'm going to trade this out for the shotgun, shells, and then moving forward I'll probably need alright, I'm trying to think, so zombie wise, I have a couple of zombies. I'll probably need to keep the handgun handy. But I probably won't need the handgun ammo. But if I gotta fire off a shotgun shell or two, that's fine. I just want to make sure I have room for the 4 crests. Probably should pick up my other crests. So, you get your last 2, just back up where you were. And I skipped the I skipped the lighter section, skipped the acid rounds, I've skipped a little bit there. I skipped killing the snake, which cost me getting my health back up without having to use a health item. Obviously, if I would have known to just wait for him to move, I could have probably ran a circle to avoid actually taking any or minimal damage from the snake boss, yawn, whatever. And I don't believe damage done to him ahead of time makes the actual fight with him any easier. So he's always, if you can skip him, it's worth it. I didn't miss anything in that room. Pretty simple puzzle. Gas comes through the floor, so you just gotta plug up those drains. Don't worry, that's a pushing switch, not a stepping switch. Annoying lining it up either way, but you can walk on the switch. In comparison to there, yes, there is a part in the last section where the switch is something that, if it is walked over, will fill the room with gas. And the last crest, which you can get this last crest ahead of time. It could be your first crest to get because the room's not locked. And it's actually in the first section I ran up into in the first place, but I was just kind of like dwindling with inventory. It works as the way in the remastered version, the one you leave in the gallery, you also would leave here because it's right by the door. It's right by the exit, and you don't have to worry about it taking up inventory space. Now, if you want grenade rounds, they would be in there, as well as the lighter. But I'm just hoping for purposes of this key letting me know it's unlocked all doors. I'm trying to burn the key, I like to say. So, yeah, Alright, I left him alive, eh? So, yeah. A little tight there, so I'll take the headshots. The other zombie I could probably just pull out and use a handgun. Just want to make sure I have enough rounds. I swear I killed him already. He blends in so nicely. And he's alive. Yeah, I'll wake him up. No, he died. Alright, alright. Prove me wrong, zombie. The first picture is entitled, and it does not have a switch, it's entitled Cradle to Grave. And you're just, by various pictures, solving this puzzle, going from the starting to ending stages of life. So, you have your newborn, you have your infant, you have your young boy, you have your young man, your middle-aged man, and then your bold old man. That's all you gotta know. If you're not on that picture, don't hit the... just opt to not press the button. It's fairly simple puzzle. So your next round of enemies, most likely, well I know, the first one at least, is going to be a dog. I don't mess with dogs. It's like, oh, I need a rocket launcher for these guys, but I like to take them down. It's because I know this one's solo and in front of you, but it's because most of these areas involve dealing with 2, possibly 3 dogs, and the shotgun has a wide berth of spray. Yeah, you gotta do these manually. Choose to do it, you just manually have to hit start to get in your menu and put them in. Oh, not combined. No, not check either. See. I need to start focusing on playing and not talking. It's the tricky part when you're trying to do something quickly and efficiently while also explaining it. It becomes a 3-part process and you can lose track at some points. Especially when you're just relaxing after work, having some beers. You don't do a lot of box climbing in this game. I don't even know if it's a thing. But you do have box puzzles, but rather than climbing boxes, they have these weird little rickety ladders you gotta position to progress through the game. And we're just grabbing the crank there. Maybe. Lining up on some of these things can be frustrating, but it is what it is. Also the fact that to run you don't have an analog joystick, so you're actually using 2 buttons for movement, at least ideal movement, i.e. running. And yeah, I'm gonna herb up. I'm always gonna herb up. Oh gosh, he's right behind me. Get ready for that. Not today. Yeah, I wouldn't bother answering the radio either. Yeah, that's fine. The radio's broken, and the messages with Brad are cutscenes you can't skip, and kind of just annoying. Makes you really hate the guy. But you can start herbing up here for some super herbs. It will come in handy. Yeah, I hear you. I'm not picking. So it's even better than he was bad his first day. You get a egg. They don't count herbs as a healing item. The health items that specific achievement pertains to, at least when they threw it into the PlayStation 4 store version, is that you get through the whole game without using first aid spray, is what they're meaning by heals. Kind of stuck to that logic. Oh, there we go. Still gonna throw me in my into a void. In Remastered, they're a pain in the ass. Just because they're tiny and hard to see, I guess, in the Remastered version, but they're easy. More dogs, of course. And yet more dogs. Following the dogs. Dags, dags, dags. I hear you. Oh, it's not. I can't aim on you though. What? Come on, boys. Where you at? Alright, apparently he don't want it. He does, though. He's getting it. Oh yeah, your buddy's gonna jump me from behind. Mexican style. You better be ready for a fight. That's not racist at all. Mexicans just, they fucking run at you. I was watching a documentary on Mexican fighters, and it's like the Mexican boxing fighting style and how they always move forward and how they're always pushing. Much respect. You also gotta like the no rules approach. So, much respect, mate. Oh, we doing circles? We're doing doggy circles? I'm not worried about the shotgun ammo being low. I'm only using it on dogs, so that's my only purpose for it. The documentary, it's on Netflix. It's like called Fighting Culture, and so if you need to verify my racism's only ever funny. And I only hate white people, so just kidding. I don't hate anybody. If somebody's worth your hate, it's probably something wrong with you. At least that's how I was always taught. So these spiders, I'm trying to think, what am I gaining out of this room? Are they worth killing? Yeah, probably not. Something I get out of this room though, it's a puzzle clue. So I'd probably just run through here, normally, and figure out what that clue is, and it's basically giving you an answer to a door, which you'll visit later, but, so it looks like a clock tower. 345, okay, thanks. That's all you need from that room. Now get the heck out of here. I'm sure there might be other little stupid crap in there, but I don't need it. I believe you need a key for this room, or not. But am I going to need inventory space? No. No. Should get the control room key here, and that's all I need out of this. In the muddy water. Did that room have the red book? If it did, I can't carry it anyway. Is it in here, though? It is. Alright. Sure. Sure. Because I'm going to need that book. And I have a pathway to it. Let's see. I'm going to be using this. So I'll probably put away the shotgun. I'll try to free up quite a bit of inventory here. Just one little stop off. Also notice I have not saved up to this point. Oof. Oof. Could get tight. Won't need this for a minute. Maybe. I don't know. Doubt it. I'm not even gonna aggravate myself with reloads right now. Super herbs. Probably don't need this key until I'm back in the mansion. So just gonna go bare bones for now. So I'll be revisiting an item box for acid rounds for a plant, but get my items ahead of time. Probably don't need to, at this point, pick up any more health items other than, not even really other than, I mean, if I accidentally get bit by a shark, I'll pick those health items on the way back out. I don't see it happening, but whatever. So when you run out, that statue that I was able to run by on the right, just to verify with you, I can run past it. The crack was still somewhat exposed. It adjusts itself if you somewhat have the statue placed over it. Now you can do the 3, 4, 5 while you're remembering it ahead of time, but that's all you're going to be able to do ahead of time, other than maybe bum rush the wasp nest, like wasps or bees, whatever they are. To me it looks more like a wasp nest. Yeah, and so it's something as dumb as 3, 4, 5, huh? Yep, here it is. So we're going to need that key to keep going. We're going to need that key to move forward into dormitory number 2, and you get dormitory number 3's key from the section and following that. You also have heals if you want to push that statue. There's probably like 3 or 4 green herbs if you weren't stockpiling. So apparently this has turned into a speedrun / I'm literally documenting and doing a walkthrough, apparently, but that's fine. I ain't mad at it. Nothing's in that room, at least that I can remember. Probably handgun ammo, something stupid like that. I think it's handgun ammo in this scene. So you gotta start collecting these. You can't exit out of them until you just quickly file your way through. That's a map. And you're just setting up some box puzzles. This one's a little tricky, so you need to get it off that wall. You do that by just getting behind it, and you might as well push it down some of the pathway. Since you're already up here, you're walking down that way anyway, but don't push it too far, because then you'll have to restart the puzzle. It'll be a lesson learned if you don't listen to the advice. Really just want to keep it on this wall and then start the puzzle, which you're just making a bridge. The boss fights are definitely very underscaled and marginalized. There's nothing fantastic about them. Even some of the unique creatures to the game, like the sharks here, it's like you're dealing with two different species of sharks. Two of them being small, like tiger shark, like slash dog shark looking things. The other one's like a baby great white. It's not even a great white, but it's like a classic shark model. If you need help, there's help. It's a big if. Only door you need is actually up to the top until you drain the water. Oh gosh. Shark grab. No, turn around. Just run past him. Can you not go that way? And I die once again in another video. Oh man. Lesson learned. So they're easy to get around going from the bottom, but you don't need that door to access them. I was trying to take a shortcut. My shortcuts are killing me right now. This game's killing me right now. Anyway, I'll start a new stream. Hopefully this was somewhat informative. And if I do another video, it'll be pure speedrun. I probably won't even be doing commentary. It'll just literally be me getting through the game efficiently and paying the fuck attention. Anyway, thanks for watching. Be safe.